Well, here's a look at the roadways and into the Grand Rapids area. Not as many problems, but Rob has mentioned, and also we were just on the live Facebook feed. That's why I had my phone in my hand just about 15 minutes ago. A lot of people reporting the areas along 196 very difficult travel-wise. 6 inches up to 7.5. We've had several spots in Van Buren County showing 6 and 7, and also a 9 as we looked at areas closer to Hopkins. So 9.1. That's the highest so far. And as more people wake up and go outside, and even as the snow continues to fall, heavy bands are still possible. Now that will taper off, but more snow is on the way. Winter storm warning still in place through this afternoon. Winter weather advisory on the outside here. And we're going to continue to see most of this throughout the rest of the day. Off and on snow showers continue. As you see, the heavier bands have moved from the north. They are done, but we still may see a few snow showers. But the heavier spots right about here, that's where we'll take you right now. And as I mentioned, there are some areas that are going to continue to see some of this heavy snow. This is one of the spots a little bit closer to Hudsonville that will query up for you because we have seen some heavier snowfalls in Hudsonville. This is at one point last night. We had 4.5 inches at 8 o'clock. It continues to fall. So that's why I mentioned these numbers are going to be updated throughout the rest of the day. Even as we slide off to the south and in other locations, we're going to see more of this snow off and on as we go further closer to Wayland and even areas a little bit further out. So these are spots where we're going to see more of this towards Shelbyville, Wayland. There's Hopkins for me. As I mentioned, we are seeing this is the highest one. Right here, this is where the area was queried up, and that was 9.1 inches through 7 a.m. That was where we had the heaviest snowfall so far that we've been measured. That's one of our storm reports. And then even as we slide off from South Haven, it's starting to pick up just a little bit, and even into Kalamazoo. Some of the heavier snowfalls right into Kalamazoo, Portage along 131 and 94. This is where the heaviest snow continues to fall, and it will move off to the south, closer to Gobles and Paw Paw. This is continuing to train from the northwest to the southeast, so expect another half hour at least of snow of the same kind in Paw Paw into Kalamazoo as well. That'll get closer to Galesburg and climax here within the next 15 to 20 minutes. Moving forward the rest of the day, our temps are in the mid to upper 20s. They're not going to budge. This area of snow remains the case from that northwesterly breeze. However, as we head into the early afternoon, watch the intensity. It starts to lessen up a little bit. That's when we're going to start to lose that accumulation factor. So it will get to 29 by this afternoon, and it tapers to more of a snow shower where we just see kind of a dusting or maybe a ½ an inch as opposed to repeated ½ an inch to an inch per hour snowfall rates. Overnight, more of the same. A few flakes fly. Maybe some icy spots, but for the most part, we're going to just see a few snow showers and 21. So it's going to be cold, but it's going to be much colder next week. Now, the lake effect machine turns off for a period. Then we're worried about an actual storm that's going to develop, and that's in the Plain States, and it will arrive Saturday night. So Saturday, a few flakes may fly, but this is really what we're going to focus on as this heavier band of snow heads from west to east right across the lake. This is where we're going to see Saturday night into Sunday. Heavy snow. So early Sunday morning, you're headed to church, prepare for some snow. And it's going to stick around with us throughout the rest of Sunday into early Monday as well. And that is where we may see another 4 to 6 inches. As you watch the scale, it shows heavier snow to the south. I think we're going to see kind of a widespread area between 4 to 6 inches this time. 29 to 28, we're at 21s overnight. Widespread snow arrives Saturday night into Sunday. Then we're at 33 with snow in the morning, and then snow showers and very cold conditions. Very cold. Next week we're in the single digits, only up to the teens in the afternoon.